Hi everyone, welcome to Eligibility Assessment 101, a webinar on everything you need to know about opening and completing an eligibility assessment. My name is Emily Smith. I am the Manager of Program Standards at ACLP, and I'm going to be facilitating this webinar today along with...
My name is Alex Rodriguez, and I'm the Certification Coordinator.
So here's what we're hoping to cover today. We really want you to leave this session with the ability to log in to your profile. We also want you to be able to have a complete understanding of the eligibility assessment and be able to do things like add courses to your record, submit your clinical hours for verification, and submit your child life course for verification. And the final thing we're hoping to accomplish in our short time together today is that you can track your progress by accessing your evaluation report. So that's really in total what we want to cover today.
Okay, so first and foremost, let's start with the basics. What is an eligibility assessment? Simply put, it is an important tool that evaluates your progress towards meeting the current certification requirement. Think of it as an ongoing application where you gradually submit information and documentation until you've met all your requirements for certification. It's also a great way to get a snapshot of which requirements you have already met and help you identify any gaps you may need to complete. It is important to note that you must establish eligibility by completing an eligibility assessment in order to take the certification exam and become certified. So as you get ready to open an eligibility assessment and begin this process, there are three helpful things to have ready. First, be sure you've created a login on our website, www.childlife.org, and that you have your login information ready. Second, review the candidate manual. You'll hear us say it again and again, but this is an amazing resource with tons of certification information. On page 3 of the manual, it provides you detailed information about the current requirements and will be extremely helpful throughout this process. Last, have your transcripts ready. You'll be entering courses, and it's important to have this information on hand. Remember, you'll also need to be sure to send us your official transcripts.
Thanks, Alex. All right, let's get started here. In a moment, we're going to show you what each of these steps looks like, but here are the steps you'll need to complete for an eligibility assessment. So you're going to start by logging in, and you'll go to your profiles, you'll click certification portal. Then we're going to show you how to enter degree and coursework information, how to get your child life course verified, how to get your clinical internship experience verified, and how to submit payment. So what does this first step look like? How do you log in? You'll start by navigating to our homepage, childlife.org. You'll go ahead and click log in. You can enter your username and password if you already have those, or you can click this button here, new user. You'll click log in once you have all that information. It will direct you back here where you'll click on my profile. You'll see that opens up. We're going to certification portal. And this is really where the bread and butter of the eligibility assessment lives and where you'll be going to a lot in this webinar to complete your eligibility assessment.
So the next step in this process is entering your courses. We'll show you just what this looks like in the platform in a minute. But we want to call out a few key things to keep in mind as you enter your courses. First, be sure the information you enter is accurate and it matches your transcripts. Entering incorrect information may mean your course doesn't get verified. This is why it is a great idea to have your transcripts on hand in front of you. Second, you can enter more than 10 courses that you think may count towards the coursework requirement. This way, if one or two of your courses are not approved, you will still have the chance to meet the coursework requirement. Lastly, please don't enter every course from your transcripts. Entering every course in your transcripts makes it extremely difficult for us to review your courses and impedes our ability to be able to review your transcripts in a timely manner.
Great. So again, what this looks like, you've already logged in, you've gone to certification portal, and you're going to click on number 1, enter degree and courses. Under credit type, you can either select courses or degree. In this case, you're going to enter your course. So go ahead and click that. And it's going to prompt you for some information. So you're going to enter your course title. You're going to enter your department code, which you'll pull directly from your transcript. This is why it's a great idea to have your transcripts on hand. You'll enter the term and year and your academic institution. It's really important that the information you're entering is accurate and complete. So please make sure you give it a second glance and make sure it's accurate before you go ahead and click save. Once you do click save, you'll notice that at the top you see this credits added, that your credits have been added successfully, and you can either click add another course or return to transcripts. And that's really how it's done.
Great. So after you've entered your courses, you will need to have your Child Life course verified. Again, keep in mind that this is an ongoing application. There are 2 ways that you can do this. You can have your instructor complete a hard copy form and submitting it to ACLP. And Emily will show you where you can find that form in a minute. You can also initiate an electronic request for your teacher to verify. Remember, in order to complete this verification, ACLP needs to have your official transcripts.
Thanks, Alex. So let's talk about the 2 ways Alex let us know. The first is accessing that hard copy Child Life course verification form. So you are on our homepage, childlife.org. You're going to hover the certification tab, and that first button, click on Pursue Certification, which will take you here. And you're going to go ahead and scroll down almost all the way to the bottom, where you'll see this list of resources. There you'll find the Child Life course verification form, and you'll go ahead and click on that, which will generate the PDF, which you can complete, have your instructor complete their portion of, and then submit to ACLP for verification. The second option for you to have your Child Life course verified is by doing it electronically through the platform. So you've logged in, you've gone to certification portal. You go ahead and click on number 2, Child Life course verification, where again you'll be prompted for information like the title of your course, where you took that course, when you took that course. Again, always a great idea to have your transcripts on hand in front of you so you can make sure that information is accurate and correct. And again, that it's complete, that everything you need to do is complete. Once you've entered that, you'll see there's some optional information which you're welcome to fill in, but it is optional. And then you'll hit save and continue. Here's where you'll enter your instructor's name to have that verified. And if for some reason you are unable to locate your instructor, or the platform is unable to locate your instructor, then you'll need to have your course verified by submitting the hard copy form to us. And that's how you do it.
Great. So after you've entered your Child Life course information, you will need to have your clinical hours verified. There are 2 ways to do this. You can have your instructor complete a hard copy form and submitting it to ACLP. And again, Emily will show you in a minute where you can find this form. You can also initiate an electronic request for your supervisor to verify it as well.
Thanks, Alex. Let's dig into the 2 ways that you can have your clinical internship hours verified. So the first is by completing the hard copy form, which is in the same place. So childlife.org, certification, pursue certification, go ahead and click on that. Just like with the Child Life course form, we're going to scroll all the way down to the bottom in this resources list, where you can see that clinical experience verification form. Clicking on that will generate the PDF, which you can complete, have your supervisor complete their portion, and then submit to ACLP for verification. If you want to have your hours verified electronically, you'll navigate to your portal and you'll click on option 3. This will again prompt you for information that you'll need to complete, like the hospital where you completed your internship, how many hours you completed, whether these were internship or fellowship hours, paid or unpaid. And then you'll also need to enter the start and end dates. Again, just like with the Child Life course and entering your courses, it's so important that this information is not only accurate but complete. So please be sure you're double checking the information you're entering before you hit Save and Continue. Once you hit Save and Continue, you'll be prompted for your supervisor's name to go ahead and have that verified. Again, if we're unable to verify that through this platform, you will need to submit the hard copy verification form to have your hours verified. And those are really the two ways you can do it.
So finally, it is important that as you complete your eligibility assessment, you know how to track your progress. To track your progress, you'll need to check your evaluation report. This is the best place to go for a snapshot of your progress. And this page is also what you'll need to print and include with your internship applications.
Right, so this is what it's gonna look like. You're in your certification portal and you'll see this bottom button is evaluation report. All you have to do is click that. You can find your customer ID, your membership status, and again, this little snapshot, which is so helpful because it lists out all the requirements and whether or not you've passed them. The information below provides more details on that, but this is really a great place to go, and you can log in at any time and see what's been verified in your progress towards completing your eligibility assessment.
So a few things for you to keep in mind as you complete this process. ACLP requires official transcripts for any course you would like verifying. This means if you have courses you would like verified from 4 different universities, you will need official transcripts from each of those universities. Remember, you can mail or have your university send electronically versions of your transcripts. ACLP does not accept fax transcripts. Once receive your official transcript, it typically takes us 1 to 2 weeks to review and approve your courses. Typically, we receive electronic transcripts faster than transcripts that are sent via email. Lastly, please remember that you will need to pay the one-time $75 assessment fee before any course can be reviewed.
Thanks, Alex, and thank you everyone for joining us today for our eligibility assessment webinar. We hope this information was informative and helpful. If you do have any further questions, feel free to email us at certification@childlife.org or help yourself to our website. You can go to childlife.org, and under that certification tab, there's certification FAQs, which is another great place to go for help. Thanks again, everyone, for attending.
Thanks, everyone.